Hello again, everyone. Bit of a funny card today. I got these from Gummiapan recently. It's an egg that's just hatching. There's a pair of legs that go with it. So I thought I'd like to have a little card with this. So let's pop those just out of the way so I don't lose them. Got a card front. This is a book opening. I don't know what you call this kind of opening. Rather than a tent folded card, it's a side folded card. I got the panel to go on the front, and I have cut out an egg. In fact, I cut two and stacked them, and exactly the same for the legs. So these two little pieces are my sentiments, which I did on the computer. Congratulations, you are egg-ceptional. Corny, isn't it? I am sorry. Never mind. So those are going to go on somewhere. I've got my little egg to go on somewhere, and I thought I'd try some of these for a bit of a background. These are Globeleland. I thought they were I thought they were going to be bigger when I saw them on Amazon, but that's fine. It's absolutely fine. They come in handy for all sorts of things. I used that one on a vase, and that worked out absolutely beautifully. I thought I'd try this one today, and I thought I would stamp it in antique linen, but I don't want to put it on a block. I want to just kind of do this sort of business, and I don't want the whole stamp, you see, so I'm just going to do that and hope it works. So let's just try. I'm not quite sure exactly where this is going to go. Perhaps I could put this over that. I'm going to put this in the corner, and we'll work out where to put the other things presently. Now, I haven't used this stamp before, so I'll just give it a rub on my skin to counteract any of the finish that is on most new acrylic stamps. Looks like there's a little bit of rubber missing just there. Anyway, we'll see. Let's just try and stamp most of it, ink most of it, should I say. I won't do that corner because that's the bit I'm going to hold. Okay, let's just see. Doesn't matter if it does move a bit because it's, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Right, I'll just leave that at the side for a minute. Now, the egg is going to be somewhere amongst that lot. I did wonder about having him sitting on this one, actually. That might work, mightn't it? Let's colour the egg. Find a bit of something to do some inking on, and I think I'll do a bit of smooshing and a bit of dabbing and all this kind of stuff. So let's just get a bit of ink onto here. I'll add a little water, probably enough, and I'll just do this. I had to use speckled egg, didn't I? It's a wonderful colour anyway. That's not enough colour, is it? Let's just put a bit more and have it neat up from there. Getting a bit better. Now let me get a bit from off the pad itself. Oh, that's getting nice, isn't it? Lovely. Now, I think what I'll do with that is I will dry it, and I'll either clear emboss it or put on some glossy accents. The only trouble with that is that I need to leave it at least an hour before I can put any of it on the card. So let's just see. What I want to do here is to make the hole, which is actually, the slit is already there, for his little legs to go in. So what am I going to do with this? Am I going to do glossy accents, or am I going to do clear embossing? I think I'll do, well, not glossy accents, I use crystal glaze, which is Nuvo's version of Glossy Accents. It's Crystal Glaze. Right, let me just hold this with my grabber tweezers. Means I don't have to, I can hold it by that little hole there, can't I? Okay, let's just put some Crystal Glaze on. I'm going to go around that leg because I want to be able to push the leg in. I probably should have dried this before putting this on. It might take even longer to set, but we'll see. Is that enough? I think it probably is. I'll leave it on its tweezers. My friend Deb gave me those, bless her. It's just what I wanted. I've got a couple of pairs of those grabber type tweezers, but the ones I've got haven't got a very fine point, and she knew I wanted some of those, and she bought a pack and there were 2 in them, so we both came out fortunate. Right, now the legs. I think I'm going to use the same shade as, I do like keeping my colours limited. I'm going to use the same shade as that bit there, but because I'm going to wash it down, hopefully it'll be a little bit paler. I do want them to show. There we go. And if they are sort of hanging over this sentiment, they're probably going to be okay, aren't they? Says she. Hopefully. I think I probably need to do glossy accents on them as well. Need a bit more colour, so as before I'm going to do this. Just drag it a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. Don't need to do much. So, congratulations. You are exceptional. So, oh, that's dripping a little bit. Probably got a bit much on. Let me just scrape some off. It should even itself out. Invariably, I get on rather a lot, which means it takes a long time to dry. Let me just smooth it out again. There we go. That's probably okay. There we go. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. I'm just wondering whether to pop a little bit of that onto those. This pot is getting very low on these Crystal Glaze. So I'm going to have to leave those for a little while, come back and assemble the card. Okay, I'll see you soon. Well, I'm back. This is very nearly dry. What I thought I would do, I just want to kind of make the sides of this not quite so straight. So I've got a tiny little stamp. Here it is from this set of the mushroom set. This is another Globeleland one, and I thought I would just dot this around in odd places. It's going to be slightly darker in colour because it's being stamped, you know, with a block behind it, and it's giving it a bit more. I just want to, you know, offset the kind of shape of it a bit so that it doesn't look quite so rectangular, shall we say. Okay. I think that'll do. You can see a little tiny mark there. I think I might be able to trim that off. So let's see. So if You Are Exceptional goes about there, I think I'll put that onto some foam tape. Is this wide enough for it? Yes, that's perfect. So I'll put this on here. And I'll put some on the back of the egg. Where do we want it? Let's just see. That can go on some foam tape as well. We put a little bit on this. These dies are such fun. Absolutely. Okay, that's going to go up there somewhere. That's going to go there. I'm just going to see if I can just trim that bit off the bottom. Where is my little trimmer? It's not, oh, here it is. Not where it should, it would normally be. Let me just cut the bit off the bottom. Make a bit of space. And one more. That's got it. It's only a sliver, but it's kind of worth it, I think, really. You are exceptional. Let me stick these legs in. Oh, first of all, I'll put a piece of foam tape on the back of that, I think. Might have to be careful with this one because I don't really want a fingerprint on the front and it's not absolutely rock solid yet. So we'll just see how we go. I think what I need to do is stick this down. Looks like it needs something just there, doesn't it? About there. Okay. I do like playing around, I have to say. Let me stick this on. Just put a bit of glue stick on top of this so that I can manoeuvre it should that be necessary. Let's see where we want this. About there, I think. Okay. Now this, we'll have it sitting on the sentiment, I think. So now I'll put a bit of glue in there and in there. We're going to see if we can get these legs in. I need to put a little tiny dab of glue on the underneath the foot so that that will grab it. Whoops. There we go. There we are. Just make this hole a little bit more easily grabbed. Did I take the back off? I think I did. Right, let's get the other leg. And this one's having to go a little bit akimbo, I think, because we want to be able to see the words. So he's going to have to put that up. That's fine. So now I can put a tiny drop of glue under that and pop it down. I'd have to hold that for a moment, just for a little second or two. Silly, isn't it? It really is silly, but it's a bit of fun. Now we'll put the congratulations on. There we are. There. That needs to be down. Right. All I need to do now is to put this onto the front of the card, and we'll be in business. There we go. You are exceptional. Sweet. Isn't that sweet? I'm going to have to keep that down on there until it's stuck, because it's quite stiff and it might just miss out. So there we go. Thank you once more for joining me. I hope you will subscribe and hit the like button or whatever it is, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.